So this is just a quick run through of the latest version of Grid Manager. The most notable things are there's been a massive code reorganization, which has meant that I can now do TinyMC or CKA editor and various other bits and bobs. So here's the simple version. This is just with bog standard HTML5 rich text, editable text regions. So you can do bold and italics, but sort of not much else. So in addition to the rows now, rows being sortable, which they were before, the columns are as well, which is kind of cool. Also, this is just this top bar user interface has just been sort of tweaked a bit. So now the on and off switch, if you like, is just that. So it just much quicker to flick through. And the sort of extended options are now down here, so the save option. And view source will just do an alert of what's currently on the page. It strips out all the markup, the editor markup for you, so you can see exactly what it is you're about to save. And you can also reset, so you can just sort of wipe the entire page and start again. So that's just a sort of very simple version. TinyMC version is basically identical. It's just the TinyMC instances run on this. CK editor was much harder to integrate because it kept on trying to start on its own. So you have to remember to turn it off and then sort of restart it using the jQuery adapter. So this is using the default CK configuration. In order to get your own configuration in, you have to supply an argument which is the path of the JavaScript file you're using. So on this version, this is using a slightly different version where I've added or taken back a few things. And if I look at the source code, which is down here on the bottom, there it is. You'll just see custom config, and then there's the link to my JavaScript file. So that's all the configuration which is actually required. You can still pass through custom column sizes. So you see at the top here, I've got some slightly crazy ones, and of course they get appended to the bottom. And again, you just do that by passing through the column widths that you want in an array. And lastly, if you're feeling a bit insane, you can have it in multiple instances, and these are all obviously independent of each other, so you can't sort of drag that one over there, and you can actually configure them separately to do different things. So this one's got a different set of column widths on it. I wouldn't particularly recommend this, but it it does work, but they are, as I said, they are independent to each other. That's about it. Let me know how you get along.